Yep. Yeah,
Start with
get
the front
that bamboo
triangle.
stick.
Okay. Oh, it's right here. Good.
He's working it.
Yeah.
Although I think that's the other one. Where's the one I...
That's the one you just gave me.
Oh, okay.
I gave it a sand and it's rounded.
All right. So the first one is going to be the seat tube.
Okay, can you run?
Okay, thank you.
Get it.
There you go. Okay, the first one actually will be the seat insert. Yeah, throw that away. And this is where we untape this. And we'll tape it later, so save the tape. So for a general gluing protocol for metal to glue into bamboo, you want to make both surfaces wet with glue. So in this case, we're going to do a thin coat on the inside, and we're just making sure we're wetting the bamboo, making it nice and wet with the glue. But we're not putting any extra on because it'll just plow down into the tube and leave a big old bump.
How far in are you going?
About as far as this, you know. So that's enough, and we'll put that here. And then this is the one you can put a little extra on in case you need to fill any gaps. If the hole is a little bit loose, this is going to fill the gap. And so we're basically getting it nice and coated. There we go. Now I've put wax on this part here. That's been waxed, and you may want to wax it every so often as you use it. So that will go in here, and this will go here. So it's nice to align the slot towards the back. Sometimes people put it on the front, but in fact, because it's so rainy here, I'm going to put it on the front, and that will minimize the amount of water that gets in here. Now I forget which way was which. Is it this way or is it this way? Do you remember? That way or this way?
It's that way.
Okay. So we'll carefully put that in. And I like to do this action on it just to make sure it goes in.
And then the sides, you take it off with a stick.
Yeah, so the extra that's splooging out right now,
You put it back in here.
yeah, we're going to use that. So that basically means we haven't wasted any glue. All the glue that's in there is working. Put it all the way down.
And don't we need that?
Just a little bit more. And you might even use a paper towel to clean it if you want. You can always sand it later, but so there's that. And then while I've got this in my hands, I'm going to put a bunch on the end. Put plenty on because you never know how much gap there is there. It'll all squish out anyway, and you can smooth that out when it squishes out between the bamboo. This glue is kind of thick. I like it because in hot weather like this, some glues will sag and be all drippy and run out of your joint. This is nice and thick, and it looks like it's going to stay that way. And this one, we just put it in there.
Making sure you're in the center.
Jiggle it a
on
little
the on the fixture.
Yep, that looks good. So this one we'll leave this way, and actually we're going to bend it back a little bit for now. The next one is the down tube. And see how I just took that out? We're going to glue it like this. We're going to glue here. We're going to butter both ends, and then we're going to rotate it down. The seat tube, hang on one second. The seat tube was going to do the similar thing there. It's going to come back down, and then we move this back.
Okay. That's why you gave it a little space.
That's why I opened it up in here.
Okay.
Go.
Oh.
All right.